Hi everyone, it's Beck, the product specialist at Userback. If you've ever seen blank screenshots, a broken screenshot warning, or missing UI elements, don't worry. These problems usually come down to a few simple security settings in your environment. Today, I'll show you the exact steps to fix them, so Userback captures your screen perfectly every time. Screenshots can fail when your website blocks Userback from loading the resources it needs. This usually happens in environments that have strict firewalls, proxy rules, custom security headers, cross-domain content, internal tools, or staging sites. When Userback can't access the page correctly, our script can't render the screenshot, so you end up with a blank image or partial capture. The good news? It's super easy to fix. Because there are a few reasons why your screenshots might be broken, you'll most likely have to run through most of these steps to find the issue. However, I do recommend sending a test feedback from your widget after trying each step to confirm whether that resolved the issue. If you're running behind a firewall, VPN, proxy, or corporate network, the first step is to make sure Userback traffic can access your site's resources by whitelisting our IPs. Here's a list of the IPs. If this was the issue, then as soon as the IPs have been whitelisted, the widget will be able to load the assets they need to capture the page correctly, and your screenshots will be as expected. If you don't have access to whitelist IPs, just share these with your developer or domain administrator. Some headers can unintentionally block Userback from accessing cross-origin content. If you use content security policies, X-frame options, referrer policies, or permission policies, they may interfere with screenshots. You might need to add HTTP headers to your project settings to help browsers load screenshots correctly. If you're unsure which headers to use, check your server documentation or ask your IT team for help. If your images or fonts aren't showing up correctly or in the right location, it's most likely related to a core setting. This is usually caused if your application loads assets from a different domain from the one that served the page originally. Double check that your calls policy allows requests from Userback, doesn't block canvas rendering, doesn't restrict third-party scripts, and allows cross-domain images. Adding specific calls headers such as the following will allow Userback to read the page content and render the screenshot correctly. If you prefer to avoid security configurations or you have strict environments, Userback has two great alternatives. The first is native screenshots in the widget. These use browser APIs instead of page rendering, so they work even in restrictive environments. To activate this feature, include one of the following code snippets, either in your existing widget code or as a separate snippet on the pages where you'd like this feature to be active. Secondly, the Userback browser extension. This bypasses all website security limitations. It captures the page exactly as you see it, even if your app is behind a login, it spans multiple domains, it's on localhost or staging, or your CPS is very strict. If adding security setting workarounds, whitelisting, or enabling native screenshots isn't possible, the extension is the fastest and most reliable fix. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're able to find the cause to your broken screenshots. If you're still having any issues, please reach out to us at contact@Userback and our support team will be more than happy to assist.